And I mean, at the end of the day, I'd love to see Scheffler win it. It's just a big weekend. It's Father's Day. It's his birthday. It's a career Grand Slam. It's at U.S. Open at Shinny. Like, it's all... That's a lot. That's a lot of pressure, I think. But it'd be great to see Scottie win. Welcome back to the Golf Asylum Podcast. Canadian Open's over. U.S. Open week. More importantly, Scotland won first game of the World Cup.
That's a lot to unpack in the first 10 seconds, Michael. Crikey.
This could have started with a rendition of the national anthem, but we're not going to go there.
We should. We probably should.
Yeah.
If anyone's had a chance to see the scenes in Boston,
Jealous.
the Tartan Army takeover,
Oh,
looks incredible.
So
Absolutely
good.
looks incredible. We obviously were talking which game to go to, and I was thinking, Scotland Morocco will be a better game, but the Haiti game
should have gone.
the first game, the game they're most likely to win, which they did, and it's just the fever pitch and anticipation for the World Cup is probably as good as the World Cup.
For sure.
You know, the whole build up to it.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
all
yeah.
these things. You know, it's like the excitement of Christmas is the build up to Christmas. The day comes, it's great,
And then it's done. No, that's rough.
But good on the old Scots getting a gritty, not pretty 1-0 win.
I'll tell you, it was funny. I was watching it, and someone goes, "Do you hear bagpipes?" Like mid-game. And I was like, there's definitely someone in the stands just playing the bagpipes. Sure enough, 2 minutes later, the camera goes to this guy. The guy's red in the face. He must have been playing the bagpipes for the full half. I mean, he was dead, but it was so good.
Tell you what, the Scottish fans, when they travel, it's just like an advert for Visit Scotland. I mean, they should be funded by Visit Scotland.
They really
Because,
should.
You know, the amount of good press the Tartan Army sort of get. And it's actually talking to my dad about this yesterday, and my dad was like, you know, a lot of the things that they don't talk about, they went down to Providence, and they went down to, I think it was 2 charities in particular. They handed in checks. One was for like £10,000 to one children's charity. There was another one they went over and just made donations. But like they don't just go there and drink and have fun.
Yeah.
Like they actually go there and, you know, they kind of contribute to the area they're in and stuff like that. They really do a good job.
I think there was a boy that did the thing like walking to the World Cup,
Yeah.
and he raised £1 million or something. So yeah, it's
he was greeted as like a hero when everyone was
crazy.
waiting for him getting there and stuff like that.
Fenway last night for the baseball was.
I mean, you must think some of these baseball fans
for like get
they
out.
were like, what is going on?
It would have been great.
The
So
Americans
good.
don't like to
No, I
be
know.
kind of outsung but they've got no chance.
No chance.
The Scots
No
like
chance and no
outdrink you
chance.
and outsing you and everything.
They have no chance.
So no, they don't have any chance.
Oh.
I tell you what, though, the most impressive team for me so far in the World Cup have been the US.
What they say when I was over years watching, and they said they've scored more goals in this game than they did the last
previous World Cup. Yeah.
Good on them.
They really were impressive. Balogun up front was really good. Obviously, Christian Pulisic, great player. Yeah, impressive. Really, really good.
Who's that guy?
looking team.
Bobadilla.
Who?
Bobadilla. Was that the Haiti game or was that the... What game were we watching? They had a boy with the last name like that. Who did America play?
They played
Paraguay.
Paraguay.
I think they had a guy, remember? Quasi-Dilly.
That was the boy who scored the
Right.
yeah, that was the boy in the US.
I say Bobadilla.
I don't know if it was Bobadilla.
Oh, it was close enough.
Is
Anyways.
fever pitch is World Cup fever pitch got you?
No.
Nah, you're just not into it.
I mean, yeah, the Scotland game was good. It was a good laugh. Nice to see.
Good
But
laugh.
I don't care. It's,
You can tell you're Scottish if you said the Scottish game was a good laugh, because for the rest of us it was painful because we're so desperate to get a win. I mean,
I know.
we've
But
only
I mean,
ever
you
won-
told me, you're like, they pretty much got it in the bag.
Who?
Scotland had in the bag against Haiti. But then Haiti played kind of
I
decent.
wouldn't have said that.
You guys were texting back and forth, and I was watching. I was like, oh, that's...
During the game we've got
yeah,
it in the
yeah,
bag? No, I still wouldn't have said we've got it in the bag.
No,
I think I maybe said we need another goal to tuck it away. But no, I thought Haiti still looked really dangerous, and big old lads.
Their goalie.
Haitians.
He must have
Monster.
been 7'8".
There's a few boys I saw going up for challenges. And
Oof.
we've got a couple of young lads, young Rangers player, Finlay Curtis. I mean, he's like a wee boy.
You have a lot of small people there.
We actually have a relatively big team. We actually do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have a relatively decent size squad.
Yeah,
of boys.
that Haitian goalie looked angry, and he was a big old boy.
Oh. I mean, it's crazy to think. They were saying something like half the Haiti team have never been to Haiti.
Yeah, because they're
All of
under
them are
civil.
French and,
Yeah, I think they train out of somewhere in Florida.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, their country's not doing great.
Not great, but the World Cup is. It's good. It's going. Loads of goals. That's the most important thing. I always think you need goals. Like Germany won 7-1 yesterday versus Curacao. Sweden won last night 5-1. Holland, Japan yesterday was 2-2. There's been some goals.
That's good. It keeps it interesting. Nothing worse than
that's what the neutrals need.
Yeah,
because if you like, it's fine for me as a having a team in a horse in the race. Scotland to win 1-0, but that's not a game for the neutrals. If you're watching that as a neutral, you're like, this is brutal.
I know, nothing worse. The ball gets real close to the net. One boy heads it across the field, and you're like, come on, we'll be back for another 5 minutes. Shrink the field.
It was shrink that. You were saying that during the game. Shrink the field. Make the goals bigger.
More goals.
All right, Michael. RBC Canadian Open. We're post event.
Come and gone.
Thoughts? Bud Cauley finally getting the win after 230 odd tour starts.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's been on tour forever. Now he had like an injury, a collapsed lung, and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, cool to see. At the field, I thought in the end was decent. And obviously Brooks Koepka dropping out with a hand injury, which is a shame because actually I kind of liked him to do well on the Sunday. Fleetwood sniffing around.
I don't know what it is with Tommy. He's so good. He's always there, but he just doesn't like Matt Fitzpatrick. Give Matt Fitzpatrick a sniff at it, and he's right into it like a bloodhound. He's chasing it.
You think Tommy's too conservative or too safe?
He's got something that's holding him back from kind of putting the accelerator down, and maybe he's too risk averse. Maybe he's a bit too conservative, which is why he's so consistent. But at some point, he is going to have to figure out how to get the accelerator down. Now, that's an outsider's look. I've not analysed Tommy Fleetwood's game. He might be hitting so many good shots, and he shoots 65 the days when the putter gets hot and the putter's just maybe stone cold. I don't know. I really don't know. But to me, it just something's missing. Yeah, for him to just get in these great positions, then go contend. He doesn't really contend.
Again, he's you said like Scheffler's a bit like the sleepy player. I find Fleetwood like obviously good player, but like there's no pizzazz to him. Like you never see him go after it. You never see him hit. You never see him on the highlight reel every week. It's a bit boring.
I feel like he needs a bit more of an edge about him.
Yeah.
I feel like he's almost like, do you know who I kind of think of sometimes when I see Tommy? I can almost think of like Eeyore from when he.
Was he a mole?
No, he's a donkey.
Oh,
but he's a bit like.
That's right, a mole.
He's just like a bit like saunters along, but it's just I want him to be a bit more edgy. Like I tell you, I saw Fitzy chipped in on the rink yesterday, and he was playing with Hovland. Right, Hovland was kind of wasn't watching. He was eating something, and the camera was on Hovland's face, and Fitzy was walking behind him. Fitzy was staring a hole in the back of Hovland's head, just like giving him one of these after he chipped in, just as if like, you fucking see that.
Oof.
And
they play for the same Ryder Cup team.
That's what I'm talking about. That's an edge. Yeah. Is Tommy Fleetwood doing that?
No.
Tommy's kind of his big baggy.
I know. Oh,
don't start slagging Tommy. He's the nicest guy in the world.
He needs to go back to Turkey and get those things filed down.
He does. Eat an apple through a letterbox.
No, I like Tommy Fleetwood as a player.
World class. Tommy's world class. I just would love to see him get that. And do you know where he has an edge? The Ryder Cup.
Totally different player.
He has that little kind of something in him.
Because I think there is something missing for him to win. Like he should have way more wins on the PGA Tour.
Of course, he's a world class talent, ball striking machine. He's all of those things, but he just see if I was his caddy, I'd fucking get into him.
Give him a right pep talk.
Aye, just be like, right, this is it. 9 holes to go. I don't care if you finish 25th, but we're trying to finish first.
Yeah.
Don't care. Just let's start turning the radar towards some pins, and
Yeah, it's a good idea.
easy enough for you now to sit and say, though.
Oh, I know.
Couple
Oh,
of-
take it over the water, 290 into the
couple of
wind.
14 handicappers trying to tell folk what to do.
Oh.
That was good.
Golf course looked good.
It was good shape. Yeah, obviously a lot of concern, about the cold weather through May and stuff like that. But I thought it looked really, really good.
Cold weather in May. It's cold weather in June. It's
to be-
freezing outside.
They were lucky though for the month leading up to it.
Yeah, it was
they,
good.
They had a lot of 30+ degree days, and they ended up getting obviously some rain, which is made things tough yesterday. The rough was
Thick.
thick. Oof. Balls, few boys hitting offline, and we need to explain what oof is. Having a people
Well,
ask
can
me all
have
the time.
multiple meetings.
Loads of people have messaged me going, "What does oof mean?" Oof.
Oof.
It's just an expression of
Like something tough
Jeez-o.
or like,
Oof.
yeah, geez-o.
jeez,
Or like, come on to it.
oof. Nice. We need-
Oof can mean like, listen, you're driving through like a bad neighborhood. It's a wee
Oof.
bit ropey. You're like, oof.
Oh, jeez.
Or if like someone, you order a meal at a restaurant and it's not what you expect, you go, oof, that's a wee bit. Or if he does something shady, I'm like, oof. That's so
That's
good.
what oof is a sort of multi-dimensional one.
For sure.
Pretty good. 21 Canadians in the field. That's the number I got on the air yesterday.
You and I weren't playing?
I thought it was 18, but
I
they
thought
said
it was
on the air
18.
yesterday. They said there was 21 in the field. To be fair, they got a lot of things wrong on the air yesterday. Was it? There was a couple of times I was listening to the telecast and they were saying like one of the boys described, the boys are getting ready for the Open Championship at Port Rush.
Oh,
The guy's like, it's Birkdale.
Port Rush.
That's what he said. He's like, oh yeah.
They back in time. Yeah, man. That's enough.
I thought it was I thought it was 18. I'd heard at the start of the week, but they said in air yesterday.
Yeah, I think in the podcast we said 18
Yeah.
last week.
However many it was, good turnout by the lads. Couple of the young boys, Eric Zhao, Dawson Liu.
So good to see.
Impressive to see them.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, poor, not poor, he doesn't deserve to be kind of pitied, but Eric was, I think at one point, like 6 under. Or
He had it going.
He had it going.
Yeah.
And he just had a bad back
I
nine
know,
in the second.
I know.
He obviously,
I think he finished 5 over through
Yeah,
3 holes or 2
something
holes or
like
something.
that.
So yeah, obviously tough, but cool to see. Obviously is it Doug who's his
Doug
coach?
Laurie, yeah.
Doug was doing like some play-by-play stuff on Instagram, which is great.
And shout
to
out
see.
to Dougie because, we can't brush over. He's a long time, really good friend of ours, Doug Laurie, top junior coach, been bringing through the best of the best golfers, junior golfers in Ontario.
U.S.
For his-
kids,
yeah, for
head
his-
coach,
yeah.
top coach for years.
I mean, best part, 15 plus years. For as long as I've lived in Canada, Dougie's been the man to do it. Unbelievable personality, unbelievable coach. Could not recommend. If you've got a kid who you're trying to bring through,
He's the man.
Dougie's the man.
He's looked at your swing, he's looked at my
Oh,
swing, and he
he's-
went, oof. He goes, you guys are humped.
I'll always go and see Dougie and just go, I probably see him maybe a couple of times a year. I'll go see him, just go, listen, take a look. Struggling, and he's amazing.
He's
Goes
got the
all
greatest
through.
dance moves in golf.
He's the TikTok revelation.
No, he is.
He's a
He's
great
great.
guy.
So
Great
congrats to him to have some boys in the field.
Yeah.
Obviously, Matt Anderson, Corn Ferry, good player, played nicely.
Yeah.
Like you said, kind of pooey back nine.
It was just that one hole. He just had the bad tee shot off 10. He obviously made the turn 6 under 29 and stands up on 10, snap hooks at 70 yards out of bounds. I mean, honestly, like we played that
That's
hole
the
a few
10th
times.
hole. Oh, with the water on the
Now,
right side.
Like, it's not even.
You wouldn't hit a driver.
You
Well,
wouldn't even
maybe
need to.
for them at the back. We never played the back tees.
You just one of those things. You just everyone's capable of a swing they would take back.
For sure.
Everyone's capable of it. Just a bit surprising. Unfortunately, it happened. As he was riding, the hot hand
know.
in the field. He's 6 under through 9, on fire, top of the leaderboard, 14 under at the time. The thing is, I mean, what did Bud Cauley win it in 17?
Yeah.
He would have to play the back 9 3 more, so he's going to have to kind of get it. He's going to have to be 9 deep. I mean, it was a big ask.
Yeah.
It was a big ask, but Impressive play by Matt Anderson.
Low Canadian.
Yeah. No, he wasn't low Canadian.
No, Sudarshan was.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
He done really, really well. Big shout out to Justin Matthews, low Canadian amateur. Another one. Justin was kind of cruising throughout the day at 12 under. I think he was 5 under through 11 or something like that, and made a triple on I think 17, and then he bogeyed 18.
Yeah.
I think it was. Just I don't know, ran out of gas. I know he drove it in a fairway bunker in 17, didn't get it out the bar, barely get it out the bunker or something like that. Just a swing he would take back.
What was it, the Friday night? How long was his drive?
420.
On 18.
I mean, Justin is so... I've played with him. He and I both work with Braden. Another one, by the way, to shout out, because it's all good to talk about the players, but when you've got a home event like the Canadian Open, we know so many people who are involved in it.
Totally.
So I was so pleased for Braden, because
he was on the bag, right?
He was on the bag as well for Justin. It's just... You don't see the work that goes on. Like Braden literally regularly, a couple of times a week or whatever, Justin's at tournaments, he'll be on the phone at 6 a.m. to him. Okay, get your prep done, send me swings. And they'll be doing tournament prep at 6 a.m. Being a golf coach to these aspiring players when it's not yet a full-time job for you, where they're not out on tour, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
On top of your life. And Justin literally lives with Braden.
Oh, wow. Really?
When he's back here.
Okay.
He literally lives with him in his house. He's kind of semi-adopted him.
Which is crazy. I mean, this is definitely not his last PJ Tour event. I think the kid has the game and the balls to...
Well, he's I think I said it in the podcast last week, took over Ashton McCulloch's place as number one amateur golfer in the country.
Right, which is huge.
Yeah, he's climbing the...
Is he done school?
No, I think he's only through second year.
Okay.
Maybe second or third, but I was curious whether he might turn pro after kind of after this.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say is I wonder... Obviously, we'd love to see him birdie to have, to finish better. But, making the couple bogeys or whatever coming in, does it bring you back down to earth for the week and go, okay, I can play in this, but, there are mistakes that can happen. I feel like if you're sailing through it,
I know
you might you need a come to earth moment.
Yeah, I think it generally happens that way.
Yeah.
There's not too many that kind of walk the water of not, making a mistake or whatever, but I was kind of looking for him at the end, and he was in part of the ceremony because he was low am and he got presented with his medal and stuff like that, and he didn't look too despondent.
You can't.
I know, but some of the competitors could be a bit salty after
for sure.
That,
I think, maybe more. I think he's more humble. I mean, he's a young kid, so he knows he's going to be doing this for a long time.
So Justin and I played Braden and Braden's sister, Erin, in a match last year.
She a player?
She's a good player.
Oh,
She's
really?
School,
okay, I didn't know
as
that.
well down in the US. Really good player. And I think they beat us on the 18th. Braden and Erin beat us on the 18th or something like that. And so Braden and I were texting later on and stuff, and he's like, Justin's in a bad mood.
Oh wow!
He's not really talking and stuff. So he's got that about him.
Okay,
he's got a bit of that kind of.
Which everything means something.
Yeah. I think everyone's. I think those type of guys. They just.
To be fair, if you and I lose a match, we'd be upset.
Oh, we were. Maybe we lost to Paddy.
I don't remember that. I've erased it from my memory.
So no, good week, and kudos to TPC Toronto for running a really good event. Obviously not easy in the last day, weather conditions, but what about the Wyndham Clark stuff? Did you see that? So I watched it on Sunday, right? And I'm literally hearing they're booing him everywhere.
Oh, really? Because he loves I thought, you obviously played well this week.
Yeah.
I think when he got the US jersey.
So on the 18th, there was a full-blown chant of F you, Wyndham. Full blown.
That's so good.
And to be honest, because he wasn't playing well in that last round, he was spraying it all over the place, and he kind of looked like he was miserable going round. But he was getting.
Listen, you taunt Canadian fans. It was a rough win for the U.S. for Canada to lose against that, and I mean,
you're
going to get it.
Yeah, you're going to get it. And I'm sure it's banter and, it's, I'm sure that's what it is. But, I mean, you're going to get it back.
Yeah, for sure.
The lads are not going to let you off the hook.
I mean, there was like, during those hockey games and stuff, some fellow golf accounts and stuff like that were like, F Canada, this and that. The elite and block. If you're a PR1CK, you're a PR1CK for the rest of your life.
You got a little bit of that, didn't you?
Yeah, I get, for sure.
Somebody messaged you about it. It's basically
people think I care that much, but like I really don't. But see, when it becomes like country versus country,
people need to realize,
get it up, yeah.
The only thing you care about is where your next game of golf's coming from.
That's true. Ooh. So,
it's the truth, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the truth.
It's the truth.
I love the game.
The beautiful game. But, good week. The RBC Canadian Open. Looks like it's back there again next year, isn't it?
Yep.
I think they're signed up for the next, I think it's like, they talked about having 7 of 10 or something. So they've obviously had 2 already. So
they've got a lot left.
Yeah, 5 of the next 8.
Interesting.
Got to give a shout out. Another win in the professional game yesterday to one player that we're really close with over in Hong Kong, Tai Chi Ko. Tai Chi won yesterday on the Asian Tour. He'd been playing great all week and he got himself in a position where he was tied with Bubba Watson playing 18. Birdied the par 5 18th. Tai Chi birdied it. Bubba parred it to win on the Asian Tour in Morocco by 1 shot. 19
Impressive.
under. Really, really good.
And a good field.
Very good. A lot of live players. We were saying, Abe Answer, Brandon Grace, Matt Jones, obviously Bubba, umpteen others. The Asian Tour is pretty deep with talent as well. So he's up to number 2 now in the order of merit on the Asian Tour.
Oh, doesn't give him any like advance to like final qualifier for the Open or anything like that?
No, not that particular one. But his one he'll ramp up for, obviously, is back in Hong Kong in November for the Hong Kong Open.
Right.
Because that one comes with an Open spot.
And a Masters.
Spot.
Right.
So that's the one. Like, that's his major at the minute.
Yeah.
Until he obviously, can get on one of the major tours. But yeah, big shout out to Tai Chi. Great guy. I mean, like literally the nicest guy in the world.
He's young, 25.
Yeah, he's just a gem.
But I was walking the night markets of Hong Kong. I went into the Fila store because I was like, I've never seen like Fila golf clothing, and the stuff was actually nice. It was all tennis, and you go downstairs, and there's just this massive picture of that Tai Chi lad. I was like, oh wow, that's crazy.
He is. He's a superstar over there. To be honest, his game is incredible. But he's a superstar as well because of how he is.
And just humble, and
he's great with people. He's got time for everyone. He speaks really, really well. You can just tell he's a really well brought up kid. You can tell he's just, excellent kind of manners about him and stuff. All the things that, to be honest, like really do matter.
Yeah.
There's enough, when you're a superstar in Hong Kong is a small market. And in that market, when you are the big light shine on you, you're the great hope of the country. You definitely you could let that get to your head, and he's the complete opposite.
I think that's the funny thing to think of too. Is like some people would think, oh, he plays for China. Well, no. First of all, Hong Kong's a separate country. I think it's harder to be the best out of a tiny country than it is to get more golfers out of China. You know what I mean? Like you have Hao Tong, you have this Yuan guy that's playing the U.S. Open and stuff, but like Hong Kong's so small, not a lot of golf courses.
No, that's the difficult part. Yeah.
So to be the best of the best is pretty impressive. Be great to see him do well in Hong Kong and the Hong Kong Open, and I mean to play in a major would be insane.
It would be.
I mean that's how McKibben got his in at the Masters, right? Yep. So
it really was. All right. The big ticket of the week, Michael, the US Open.
Oof.
Or at Shinnecock. Long time coming. This is one that's been on the calendar, ever since the US Open was scheduled to go back there. I think that was one the players probably circled on their calendars as a big one.
6-time hosting for Shinnecock.
Is that what it is now?
Yeah. I've heard the greens won't be as fast, so they can use more pin placements, which is good.
I think they've got to have learned by their mistakes. Previous US Opens, that was definitely an issue back when Retief won it in the early 2000s, when Brooks won it in 20... Was it he'd won it in 2018?
I won over to win it.
By one from Tommy, who shot 63 in the last round.
Crazy. But they're in Southampton?
Yes.
Let's see what the weather is this week. You probably already know. Just lift your face up.
I'm going to say they're going to get it pretty good. 27, 28.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is a 60% chance of rain.
Oh, wow.
But it's 20, 22. Saturday's windy.
Is it?
23, and Sunday's 22. So it's not hot, which is good.
That's interesting.
I saw some video this morning of some golf people that were on the range, and it was blowing.
At Shinny?
Yeah. Clear blue skies, but it was windy for sure. So it's weird. There's like a cold front that's hitting the East Coast right now.
Yeah, we're getting the same. We're getting the same stuff. It looks pretty good. I mean, the forecast you were looking at, but
It's Apple one.
It does look pretty good here. I actually think that could help them if it's not too hot. The high on afternoon, a couple of afternoon showers Thursday. 21 is the high, 23 is the high Friday, 27 is the high Saturday, and 24 is the high Sunday. Interesting. That's
so not roasting.
Not that warm, but the lows are also. I think the low on Thursday is 19.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Good, excellent. Well, weather-wise, they're going to be just fine. Should be able to deal with that. But who can deal with the big ballpark that is Shinnecock? Not the hardest driving golf course in the world. Fairways are fairly wide, but you hit it off the fairways, you're in big time ball.
They saying this is the widest fairways ever in US Open.
It probably will be. Yeah, the driving corridors, as they say, are very wide. It's just if you hit them outside of that,
right,
you're in bother. So it's a second shot golf course. It really is going to be like, who are the top iron players? You look to Scottie obviously on that front. He's actually number one. I think he's currently number one total driving. He's actually, and greens and reg. He's number one in both categories right now. Even as somebody who's struggling, just shows you it's probably
so his putting must be a wee
jabber that's the one that's causing them the problems.
It's a shame.
But it's going to be a second shot week. Who's your kind of like? We'll get into our picks fairly early on here. Who are you thinking? Who's a couple of expected ones? Then give us a couple of kind of dark horses, outsiders.
I always want to pick Justin Rose.
I've got Rosie down.
I just think I've
got Rosie down. I just feel like he'll have a week. I really do.
Yeah.
I also think, statistically, he's 13th in greens and reg this year. He's an okay driver of the golf ball. He's 31st in total driving. So I think from that standpoint, he's going to hit it good enough off the tee. And if he can navigate the challenges, and he'll have played in those previous two US Opens.
Did he play okay in Canadian Open? Did he make the cut?
He's not playing that good. I don't know if he. No, I remember.
I know, but majors are different. Like even if they play,
are different.
If they play crap the week before,
I was thinking that too.
I don't know. That's why I like Rosie.
Yeah.
Again, I know we talked about Fleetwood earlier on, but it's just like he has the game for it. Obviously,
yeah, he does.
I'd love to see Ludwig do something.
Yeah,
but also he didn't play Canadian Open. I was shocked he didn't play that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he was in the Hamptons practicing all week.
He's number 2 total driving behind Scottie, but he's 25 in greens and reg.
Interesting.
So, yeah, he's 7th right now in sort of in that sort of ranking of ball striking, they would call it on the PGA Tour stats, is your ball striking stats. He's currently 7th. So strong. So you're pretty good. I think Fitzy's sitting right there. He's 3rd in ball striking. He's 9th off the tee, 4th in the greens and reg. He's a
two-time. He could be a 2-time U.S. Open champion.
He feels like he's stacking wins, and he's number 1 in the FedEx now after finishing 2nd yesterday. Did
he finish 2nd yesterday? Oh wow, okay.
He got the last to finish 2nd, 15 under. I believe. I'm I'm almost certain. Yeah, 15 under. Eagled 18.
Yeah, I mean, he's played so well this year already. And I mean, at the end of the day, I'd love to see Scheffler win it. It's just a big weekend. It's Father's Day. It's his birthday. It's a career Grand Slam. It's at U.S. Open at Shinny. Like, it's all... That's a lot. That's a lot of pressure, I think. But it'd be great to see Scottie win. We'll see.
It's a big one. His first chance at the career Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Opportunity number one. It's, as we saw with Rory, it's one of those things that will be a monkey on your back until you get it done. They'll remind him every time he steps foot, into a US Open venue.
Yeah, media for him for the first couple of days must just be brutal.
I think one of the challenges, one of the things for him in his favour with it being a US Open is how tough a test it is. And obviously his game's built for tough tests. I think that's an advantage that he has to, it's fallen that he has to win a US Open. I would have thought, to be honest, it would be more likely he'd have to wait for his Open win. You'd get a US PGA, he'd get an US Open, he'd get a Masters, and then he'd probably have to wait. But he struck off the Open one.
He even farted entering that round. Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Happens to the best of us, Michael.
Are we flatulence? Yeah, no, it'll be good. It's one thing I was thinking the other day when we were in our previous life at the office, and everyone would have the U.S. Open on their computer.
Yep,
that's the best. Watching early coverage. Someone goes a little low, 2-3 under to start the day, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's gonna be a low one,"
Oof.
And then it's 1-2 over. I hope it's not a low one. That's the biggest thing. I hope it.
Shinny?
Yeah.
Oh no, maybe this won't be, will it?
Well, slow greens.
No, it's still tough. It's still tough, especially if it gets windy. It's tough round there. It really is.
What do you think winning score is?
Maybe 2 under, 2 or 3 under. I mean, again, I'm saying that based on previous US Opens. If the greens are,
I think it'll be 5 under.
I could see that too.
Yeah,
I could see that too. It just depends if they've got control of the course, if they're pulling the strings on, if they're the puppet master with the golf course, or is the golf course just sitting there like a bit of a sitting duck?
I don't think the USGA this time will be letting it go to what it went, because
they can't.
That was a joke.
They can't. They twice basically lost the golf course during the event. They can't let that happen again. Definitely someone in the picks that I would have had on my list because he is sitting so good in the he's number 3 in the greens and red category would have been Koepka. Somebody who's won there, but this kind of finger injury that he's got seems like it's going to be a real problem whether he'll even tee up. He said he got some treatment, he's been feeling a little bit better, so yeah, just depends if is it inflammation, is it an injury?
He probably got an invite to play Pine Valley or NGLA or something. He's flown the jet over.
I don't know if he needs to be pulled out of events to get that invite. I think he gets that invite.
I would.
you would, yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought he was gonna. Honestly, that kind of like a sleeper pick for the Canadian Open. So yeah, shame to see him pull out.
It sure is. All right, on my picks, I've got of the top 2 that I think. Well, I've actually got 3 that I think will be. I've said Cam Young for a long time because it's he's a New York boy.
Yeah, that's true.
Great long game. He's kind of cooled off a little bit, but I think he's maybe had a chance to regroup. I know he didn't play last week and stuff. So I've got Tyrrell Hatton, Fitzy, and then I'm going to throw Cam Young in there as well. They're my kind of form horses. My outsiders is, if you can call Justin Rose an outsider, I think he kind of is.
A wee bit, yeah.
And the other one is Hao Tong Lee.
Hao Tong, so funny.
So good, so funny. I tell you what, don't mistake the sort of how light and funny he is with how good he is.
A ball striker.
Fifth on tour greens and reg, 8th total ball striking on tour, and that's what it's going to take. And he kind of is one of those guys that he gets in the position, and we talk about that like, you kind of like we were saying with Tommy, we just seem to get a sniff of it, and then he keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
He's a bit like that. he gets a sniff of a win and he goes and takes it.
Yeah.
So I've got those. Those are my five.
Five.
Guys.
Geez, oh, pick 3, take 5.
Well, I know. Do you know what I had picked?
To be fair, like if you think about it now, like Sam Burns had a good run last year at Oakmont, played well last week at Canadian Open. You know, obviously hell of a ball striker, drives it great.
Yep. Another
Another good person you could pick. Like there's so many good players.
There is.
The one that's kind of fizzled away is Xander Schauffele a little bit, and Morikawa. Morikawa, I know, just had a kid or whatever, but he, I feel like those two are kind of a wee bit quiet.
Yeah. So who are your picks?
Oh,
10
Scheffler,
minutes later.
Ludwig.
Scott, you're going Scottie.
Yeah.
Are you going to be one of those guys?
Yep.
This does my head in. The people who pick the same person every single major.
Aye, I like him. I did it with Tiger, and it finally worked out.
So Scottie. Who else?
Scottie, Ludwig, Rosie.
Yep.
I get 2 more, I guess. Sam
No,
Burns.
no.
Wow, you had 5. Sam Burns and Rory McIlroy.
You've just basically picked the top 5 in the bet odds.
I know.
Oh, what a bold picker you are, Michael.
Because I don't remember anyone else's name.
I mean, for those of you who have been lucky enough to get out to Long Island,
Let's take a moment.
I was looking through a list
Set
of
the mood.
golf course earlier, and I kept doing that. I kept sighing, kept going, oh, every time I looked at the list of the top 15 courses. But for those of you who know, Shinny is on really sort of royal ground with National Golf Links, Subonic. You've got Southampton Golf Club just down the road. It is just, it's as good a piece of land, I think, for golf as there is anywhere in the world. I'd put it up there with anything. But the question is Long Island the best place in the world for golf? If I reel off a few for you. Now, Long Island's big, right? So you've kind of got the Garden City side, you've got the Deepdale side. We've got, the Hamptons side.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Is that what we're talking about, Hamptons?
No, Long Island.
We're just talking Long Island.
It's Long Island, as a stretch. What are you laughing at there?
I don't know. I can't say it.
Where did you think I was going with this?
I thought you almost said Schlong Island. I don't want to go there.
You get that changed? You maybe not lost it. You've got Shinny, National Golf Links of America, Friars Head, Subonic, Maidstone. You've got Atlantic. You've got the Bridge. You've got Deepdale. You've got, did I say Garden City?
Not yet, but you did now.
Garden City. And then obviously Southampton Golf Club.
And a million others in between.
There's a million other ones out there that we're not even talking about. Do you know what? Some of the better ones out there actually are ones that you'll never see in a list. They're privately owned.
Yeah.
So when you're kind of driving through it, like literally as you pull into Atlantic, on the right hand side as you pull in.
Yeah, that boy's got what, 9 holes?
Yeah, and it's apparently it's one of the best.
Yeah.
Sort of kept manicured golf courses in Long Island. It's about to be insane.
Remember the horse fields? Hey, bother.
It's so good.
Oh, it is very good.
What was it Bridgehampton we went to for lunch before we played it?
Yeah, we ate at that where we watched Frankie win the Open.
It was. What was that called?
I know we had a steak. We had burger and fries. It was world class. It was such a great vibe. I never felt so poor in my life, but in such a right place.
It feels so good.
Oh,
it feels so good.
Remember we went to the beach. That lady didn't have a top on. top. Oh, come on.
I forgot about that. So good. I had to give you the tour that day. And
then Atlantic, we literally had the golf course to ourselves.
Yeah, it was a kind of wet afternoon, wasn't it?
It rained for a couple holes, and then the deer came out. Oh dear, so good. Oh, take me home.
Isn't it special?
The tough thing is to say it's like the best. Yes, it's obviously got a lot of great golf courses. It's unattainable for the 99% of the golf world.
You're right. You're right. That's got to be an asterisk against it being labelled as the best place in the world for golf.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, if you're
sure.
multi-millionaire,
finance boy from New York is fantastic. It's a playground
for a Goldman Sachs exec. Yes.
Oof.
Yeah.
See,
it's
folks,
special.
Camino, he's got a lot of money.
It's special.
It is very good.
When we would go out there, so in the early kind of 2012, 2013, 2014, we used to go down there and fit in the summertime, and you'd get your kind of list of who you're working with in the day, and it wasn't just Joe Smith. It was Joe Smith, owner of Sony Records. It was Jason Kidd, plays for the Dallas Mavericks, currently coaching, blah. And that's who you worked with every day. It was like a who's who, or it was...
Didn't you and Biden see each other in the locker room?
I saw Joe Biden with his undercrackers on.
Undercrackers. I love that word. That's so good. Undercrackers.
So I didn't know who he was at the time. Hoyt and I were in... And that was at no, that was the day we played...
Wasn't it the bridge or something?
No, it was national. It was national. No, it was Shinnecock. It was the day
he had been VP in 2012.
He was.
Right.
He was. So we get there and there's all the black Tahoes and Suburbans and stuff like that all down the driveway. So I'm still as raw as can
like
be.
a rental car lot.
I don't understand what's going on, right?
I don't understand.
I don't really know that's the type of thing, like a detail, as they would call it, for somebody who's super important. So we get in there anyway, and so we're sitting getting changed, and Hoyt's going, "What is it?" And he's going, and all I can see is an old man standing in his underpants. And I'm like, "All right, aye, funny." The guy standing there with his
poor guy.
Aye, and he's like, "That's Joe Biden." I'm like, "Who?"
Yeah, that's the worst. See, when you're trying to tell someone whisper and they go out loud, "What are you saying?"
That's Joe Biden. And he's like, "He's the vice president of the United States." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "How are we within 10
Did you talk
feet?
to him?
No.
I would have dabbed him up. Right, Joe?
I didn't know who he was. If I'd known old...
Joe, get your pants on, man. Come on.
Embarrassing yourself. Put half of that away.
I tuck it in your sock.
Jesus, Joe. Come on now. So that was our Shinnecock story. So obviously all around the course, you're kind of playing that day, and there was snipers and bushes, up trees, and all sorts. But that was our day at Shinnecock. It was good.
Yeah,
what a place.
We need another revisit.
Aye. I still think National Golf Links is the best out there. Yeah, it's my favourite. I think just Shinny was good. We maybe got it in a day where the conditions weren't 10 out of 10 by its standards. I think they'd done some work and stuff like that, whereas National was 10 out of 10. I just thought National was so playable. Ricky Fowler literally teed off the group in front of us as well. And it's just, that's the way it is out there all the time. It's always someone who's right there. Then we went from there over the road to Sebonic, where we were staying, and Rory's, out there working in his game. It's just... The Hamptons is literally just the who's who.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, crazy.
Got to get out there. So for me, I think it's probably my favourite place for golf in the world. That I've I obviously love the West Coast of Scotland. I love Fife. I've not been to Australia. The Sandbelt, apparently, again, special. Lots of great golf. But I've said this a few times. We were talking about this earlier. I love America. Right, I'll happily say that. I'll always say it. I love America, and just out there, you just feel like you're just somewhere really special.
Yeah. The golf is,
and also I love New York, so I love flying into New York.
I've heard New York's changed a lot.
I actually heard it's on the up again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I heard it's I've heard again. Don't want to get into politics with people who say the opposite, but I've actually heard they're cleaning it up.
That's good.
I think they've actually reported something like the best sort of like the crime rates are down like significantly. There's a lot of positives. Again, could all be
smoking
spin for this new sort of mayor or whatever it is. But I love New York. I do. For the US Open, Michael, there is a new driver hit the conforming list. We saw it this morning. 7 degree QI4D.
Proto.
When I saw it, I was like, "What is that?"
I thought,
what's the need for?
I know.
I thought it was a mini.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, I'm like a QI4D mini. I was like, it's even the shape of it very round. I was like, it doesn't make sense for me.
Well, Bryson's got a new driver in the bag.
Why are they making Bryson a driver? I mean,
Maybe he'll sign with TaylorMade.
I mean, yeah, maybe, but and I think we've said it consistently that that crank was never going to be the answer.
Crank, stank.
So, it's no, it's not going to be the answer for him. I'm just surprised that. Listen, this isn't a poke at TaylorMade. It really isn't. But you cannot hide from the fact that they've had some driver face issues with those carbon faces. Ever since they kind of launched carbon face.
There's got to be no way his is carbon face.
They're not making them a titanium face.
Yeah.
I mean, the tooling that they use for their whole formula for QI4D, they'd have to go back to the drawing board with the driver, so that he's playing a carbon face. I'm just a bit surprised.
He's got 4 extra in the bag.
I mean, I don't know. And maybe, is carbon less susceptible to the flattening that, is carbon, obviously it's a stronger strength to weight.
Yeah.
Strength to weight ratio on carbon is a lot higher than it would be with titanium. Is he actually going to find more durability? Maybe he'll break a few faces, but, maybe he's going to, they'll last longer than the ones he's flattening right now, because he's all about bulge and roll.
I guess the thing, if he can get stuff out of the driver and the face doesn't break, but if it does break mid-round, his 3-wood goes 300 yards anyways.
Well, he's probably carry a couple in the bag, because you're allowed if
you're allowed to
your driver breaks, you're allowed to replace it.
Yeah.
So you maybe stick a couple of heads.
I'd hate to be the caddy. Could you imagine? 12 balls and 3 extra heads.
I know.
No thanks.
I mean, I remember Ping were making him some specialist stuff as well, and I sometimes think to myself, I don't know if I've heard enough stories.
As a USGA ruling, I think this making a custom this and custom that for individual players, what they design for the year is what you play. You don't like it? Good luck.
And I hear you on that, but that's never been the nature of it. Like, these guys have so many versions of golf balls and driver heads that we never
No, I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, and I think you and I chatted about this. I think that is the future of the game. I think individualized heads. When you've got a face plate that's interchangeable. So I just got the new QI4D with the Rory face, the grey face. I think you could probably pick a different face if you wanted a navy and gold face, if somebody else wanted a green and silver face.
I just like it just black. Black face is good.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a black one, you can get a black one. If you want a New York Knicks one, you can get a New York Knicks one, right?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the nature of it.
Maybe, yeah.
You look at the new Spider putter program, super customizable now with all those Spider putters. You can have anything you want, any color. I think the faces are going to be the same. I think it's going to be a major point of customization, especially if you've got the ability to sort of, change the plate. Most of the companies don't have a face plate.
Right.
Most of them are obviously either cup face or it's part of the body that's kind of welded on and stuff.
I would just like a high CT driver. Could be a pink face. I don't care. Ease it.
All of it. 257.
Yeah, right to the edge. Yeah, I'll take it legal. Who cares?
265.
270. Who cares? No one would know.
Shave it. Send it to. There's a company in Arizona actually that shave club faces.
Really?
Yeah, they'll make it high CT for you.
Jeez.
Yep. I can't remember their name.
But they just take it to a buffing wheel.
I basically shave it down now.
Wonder how long that would last.
For you and I, plenty.
Why? For sure. Yeah,
for as long as we play.
I'd kill the Cava face.
You should send them a wee.
I shave it.
GT3.
That's a good idea.
Not your GT. You should send them down and just say, I'm curious about this.
Shave it.
Shave it down to 270.
280.
Get an extra 3 yards.
That's it. Oh,
it's not much.
See if you can give me 20. Ooh, I'd be shaving it all the time.
Mikey's
shaving. Be the first time I ever shave.
I know.
That'd be so good.
Shave something.
See if you could get. I'd play an illegal driver. I would.
Cheat.
I'd be honest.
I'd be honest with the cheating.
I watch this. Boom.
Tell you what, you start a trend at Toronto Golf with all the old boys, wouldn't they? They'll be sending their drivers away to get shaved.
My old man would use one for sure. If he gave him extra yardage, nay bother.
It's like, it's like all these things. It's like the rollback ball and stuff like that. It's, if it's a multiple of how far you hit it, obviously, right? So you need to hit it like deep to see a difference.
Right.
Like if you hit it, as far as Seve hits it,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know.
It's
You'd be better off trying to hit the middle of the face
for sure, guaranteed.
rather than try to hit the.
But like if he
face.
hits it 180, he's not going to lose distance with it.
He's not going to lose this.
No. To be fair, like I said, if they force those upon us, I'm gonna go buy those illegal ones from China. Be smaller ones, like a marble.
Darts. Good news in the world of golf this week. Big cat sightings back in the.
He looks good,
US of A.
healthy.
Yeah, I think he looks like that's been a 2 months well spent. His face looks like he's lost the puffiness.
That was what, Thursday?
Something like that. Yeah.
How many balls do you think he's hit this weekend?
I'm sure he's clipped a few.
Oh,
chipped
a few pyramids.
I mean, he's got a hell of a lot on, catching up with the kids and stuff like that.
Kids can wait.
Kids, schmids.
U.S. Senior Open's not far away.
I wonder if he's.
Do you think he tees it up this year?
I think he's something currently. Like, I saw the odds of it the other day. It's like
40% or something.
No, it was less than that. It was like 16% or something.
No, I think it's 40.
In your mind.
To be fair, U.S. Senior Open, Scioto in Ohio.
He's not playing there.
If he tees it up, it'll be a road trip. Tiger. It'd be so good. I'd be crying.
I'd be crying.
He looked good. Healthy.
Yeah, he had the leg sleeve off, and yeah, he looked like he was doing pretty good. Hopefully, I mean, I'd imagine over there. I wonder what he's been up to.
In Switzerland.
Aye.
Sitting in a bed. In the rehab, in a padded wall room.
Doolally.
Hey, you Doolally. Let me out.
Going full shining, full Jack Nicholson on him.
Here he comes.
Here's Tiger. Who knows? They'll be glad to be back in the...
Who's that boy that comes out of his house after like 50 years and still game?
Archie.
He's it. So good.
So funny. All right, you've got a couple of hot takes for us, Mike.
Well, we kind of chatted about one of the hot takes already. But is the rollback a coward's move? Penalizing distance is wrong for the sport. If the game is getting too easy, make the courses harder.
Why would it be a coward's move? That's
what it says. Don't question that part.
How's it cowardly? Let's remove that because I don't think the coward's move is appropriate.
The USGA is a coward.
Or how is it cowardly?
I don't know. Skip over. If the game's getting too easy, make the courses harder by narrowing fairways near the landing zones or increasing greens. Don't artificially limit the athlete's physical capability. Or change something else. If you have a thought on changing something else.
Yeah, I've heard a bunch of thoughts on decreasing the size of the drivers to make them less stable. So the ball, basically, they just can't lampoon it all over the place. Right. There's a premium on face-to-path relationship and strike control and all that sort of stuff. I quite like that. I think I'd be on board to go down to 350 or what's a mini driver? 340 is the Callaway mini driver.
Yeah, true.
Made it just over 300. Could you go back down to about 300 cc
for Simmons?
I mean, I'd be into seeing a bit of that. The Tiger and Ernie and Goosen back in the day. Those boys were long with those clubs, but they were really good.
Would you take anything out? Like I've heard people say, get rid of the 60-degree wedge.
Yeah, it could.
Like 56 is the kind of the lowest or whatever.
I'd like to see that too. I'd like to see that. Oof. I would.
60.
You'd have to learn some.
I know.
Some talents, some shots. I could see that. Limit the head. I could see them taking that out. I'm not really on board with. I've heard people talk about fewer clubs in the bag. I wouldn't really be into that. I think 14's fine. I think it's the right balance for how far the ball goes and you appropriately gap things out. 14's pretty much bang on.
Yeah,
it's pretty much.
Perfect. I think that hot take of the ball rollback comes from people worried for like amateur golfers. Like we said, there's guys who bash it, and you've said guys that have lost 30, 40 yards with the ball, and then there was also rumors that Cam Young says he's hitting it further. I don't believe that.
I can't see that. I just cannot.
Be great to get some and just see, but it's impossible. They're all protos.
I think you and I would go back to hitting it, on a good one, 250, 260. Yeah, I think it would pull you back quite a bit. I think it'd pull you back. Our distance that we hit it, I think it would be good for maybe 8 to 10%.
Oof. Forget it.
I mean, I don't think that's growing the game.
Not for me.
I don't think a lot of people want to play this game and hit it shorter. I really don't.
You like those Mafia podcasts? You and I will be having trucks of the old illegal golf balls.
I love a Mafia podcast.
So good. So good.
Amazing. Gonna go full Michael Corleone.
Yeah, no. I you know what? I think the ball roll back. As someone who doesn't hit it long, I don't want to lose distance.
You've only just found your distance.
I know, but I don't want to lose it.
It's like you've just had your golf in puberty.
Exactly.
Michael, you don't want to have it stripped away. No, I'm not in favour of that. I mean, to be honest, do what you want in professional golf. I don't care. These guys will figure out a way to be the best players anyway. I honestly, I don't think it would detract from the viewing experience. I think if you see them struggling a wee bit more, I think I'd be okay with that. I think the best players will still be the best players. I'd be fine. I don't really care what they do in the PGA Tour level. I just care what they do for all golfers.
Yeah, for the AMs.
Yeah, for the AMs. And I just think if you want to have a set of rules like that, make it a tour rule.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would say.
The thing is, you're going to get guys that play in like a local event and be like, oh, and it's optional for AMs, and they'll be like, oh, but yeah, but you won because you're using the normal ball, you're not using the roll ball.
But that's the thing. If you want to dip your toe in the big leagues where there's the big purses, the big accolades, there's a set of rules to play in that.
Yeah,
and if you aspire to do that, then build your set appropriately, and that almost levels out the amateur side as well. You've got these guys who maybe they would have two different bags. You know, they'd have an amateur bag and a tournament bag sort of thing. But yeah, I'm on board with that. On board with having two sets of rules.
Yeah,
I like it. All right, hot take 2.
Hot take 2 is match play the only way to find the best golfer
from a FedEx Cup perspective.
Yeah.
I would love to see the FedEx Cup. I think they can't find the solution for the right way to turn the reward for having been the best player throughout the year into a scoring advantage where you start with a low score going into
that was a mistake.
Like they're not getting that right.
Yeah, that was awful.
People have too much of an advantage going into it. Just there's not enough of a chance for the 30th player to obviously win the FedEx Cup. But if it's match play, I just don't understand. Like all US sports effectively go
to match.
Yeah, they go the league format and then they go into a bracket. Go to a playoff system.
I think you could almost extend the match play to like a 5-day event too. You know what I mean? Like you could have more guys qualify for FedEx Cup, and then you have 5 days of golf versus 4 days of golf or whatever they do, just to add more to the viewing. Yeah.
No, I'd like to see that. Listen, I'd like to see something different for the FedEx Cup. I think the FedEx Cup has turned boring. I think it's only about the money.
It's early too this year. It's like end of August.
Yeah, it ends in August. It's too soon. I just think the PGA Tour needs a reboot. I think they were forced into a direction to show their stars more value, more money, more money by building these signature events. They kind of, obviously they've created way more, the purses and all that sort of stuff. But I think in doing that and trying to compete with Liv, they've kind of messed up the schedule a little bit.
I agree.
So stacking these signature events too much on top of each other has been bad for it. So yeah, the season's too short. It's far too short.
And I don't even know what the wraparound events are. Like Napa's gone, which is fine. I mean, the golf course wasn't great,
Napa,
but
you've lost the two Hawaii events.
Yeah,
Sony's gone as well, isn't it?
Sony's gone. Yeah, they're starting at Torrey because Farmers is gone.
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah,
it is insane.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I thought they were starting in Palm Springs.
No, I thought they were starting at Riv.
You just said they're starting at Torrey.
No. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Stand by.
Okay. Well, they're definitely there's big changes for 2027 of where they're going to be anyway. But it's in need of a shake-up, isn't it?
It's just boring.
Yeah. And I think one way to do that, I think, would be to add the match play. So as a hot take, I'd be well on board with that.
2027 PGA Tour schedule. I'll give you the first 4.
Right.
Jan 21st, which is late.
Yep.
American Express.
So they are Palm Springs.
Yep. Jan 28th, it says Torrey Pines event.
Okay, so it's not the
So
Farmers.
it's I guess they need a sponsor. Then Feb 4th is AT&T. Feb 11th is Waste Management. And then they go to the Genesis.
Right. So effectively, a short season's getting shorter.
And the Players is moved. I guess the Players is kind of the same. Some of the dates switch because they added that Cadillac Championship in there. Yeah, I don't know. Just to start at the American Express, that's PGA Show week.
Yeah. Which will be good. It will be good being at the PGA Show when the kickoff of the PGA Tour. That will actually make that week a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think that will definitely help. Where have we got? Let's see where they've got the Players March 11th to 14th.
Is that the same dates? It feels earlier.
I think that's. Is the Cadillac not earlier now with that? March
the
14th?
Cadillac's earlier. That's
Yeah. Obviously, it's just a lot of big tournaments. So you've got the Cadillac, you've got the Players, you've got Arnold Palmer, you've got obviously the Masters right after that. Then a month or 6 weeks after the Masters, you've got PGA Championship. Then you've got US Open. 4 weeks after that, it's just too bunched up.
Yeah,
There's
too many signature events.
It's nothing really that happens in golf unless you've got a Ryder Cup. I'm only going to say Ryder Cup because I just don't think President's Cup is important enough on the schedule. After the end, I'm sorry, it's not. After the end of August, it's there's nothing really happens in golf until you get to literally the end of January now.
Yeah,
September, October, November, December. So you're going to 4.5 months of kind of nothing.
President's Cup's quite good.
No one cares about the President's Cup. I really don't think they do. It's not competitive
No
enough.
one cares. It's not competitive. You're right. The international
US
team is just
No.
chance.
Just I don't think, honestly, there's maybe a core of American fans that like it because they win.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, the internationals, seems like the Aussie boys are into it, and some of the Asian countries like Korea and stuff like that, South Korea, get into it, but I just don't think it captures the imagination.
No. It's a shame because it's the only chance that some Canadians might have a chance in playing in a team atmosphere, but yeah, where the international team is,
they've got to change up that event. That's maybe one for a discussion point. How do they revamp that to make it more competitive? Do they get 2 wildcard picks from Europe, or is there a couple outside wildcard picks that they can, so you've got maybe your qualifiers, right? So maybe it's 8 of 12 are your qualifiers. Then of your 4 picks, it doesn't have to just be internationals. You could end up just, a worldwide pool if they're available and want to play.
Yeah.
You could literally take a Rory, you could take a, but that I think that would give it spice.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, those boys would still want to beat the US.
They still want to beat the US. Now, is it going to be the Ryder Cup versus? No, it's not. That's okay. Don't try and be the Ryder Cup. The Ryder Cup is the Ryder Cup. Don't try and be the
America versus the world.
Yeah, the internationals plus friends.
I will work on the name.
I'll work at that. ChatGPT will help us out with that one. But no, something needs to change in that. Well, that's a topic for discussion of another day, Michael.
I agree.
So, we've managed to fill another hour of talking nonsense.
If you followed this far,
tell you what, I'm impressed. Well, I'm impressed with one thing, and I'm not impressed with another thing. I'm impressed that a lot of our viewers, listeners, even though we changed over into this channel from the other channel, they've followed us along, which is great. Really pleased to see the numbers are climbing again, which is really, really good. Not enough of you are subscribing. So
press the button.
If you're still listening at this point, an hour and 4 minutes in, hit that subscribe button. You're the real ones.
You're the reason you're getting an oofed. Press the button.
No. That'd be good. Be nice.
I don't understand. What are you watching? You're not pressing the button. It's easy. One click. Move the mouse.
Give it a push. Make Michael happy. Make his day.
Hands out of the chips. Onto the mouse. Click subscribe. Back to the chips.
On the mouse. I don't think there's many people watching in their desktop at work. I think they're probably watching their phone. Or listening
you never
to
know.
phone. We'll get some analytics on that phone.
Ah.
All right. We'll be back next week to debrief on the US Open.
Congratulate Scottie Scheffler on an amazing win. A wee career Grand Slam would be nice.
It's not going to happen. What odds you give me?
I'll get you some coconut rice.
Scottie versus the field?
No, nay chance. I've done that before. Forget it. We'll just see. We'll just see.
A friendly bet. All right, guys. Have a good week. Enjoy the US Open. Enjoy the rest of the week. Cooler temperatures, I think, for us in the north. You and I might have a trip to Boston on Friday.
I hope it happens.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
I'd be a laugh.
Be good. We might be back.
The three amigos.
We might be back here on Monday with Tales from Boston.
Oh, it'll be good.
You might not hear anything about the US Open. You might get a debrief of the World Cup experience.
The lads open.
I know. The road trip. Lads on tour. That'd be good fun.
I hope it happens.
We'll vlog it. We'll get a travel vlog camera.
Vlog.
All right, guys. Have a great week. Enjoy whatever you're up to. We'll see you again back here next week.